All right, I want to welcome everybody to tonight's Zoom meeting. My name is Chuck Williams, and I am the host of the Monday Night Cepeda Zoom presentation. We do this every Monday night, except occasionally on a holiday, and even a lot of holidays we like to do it because we love to share the Isagenix opportunity, both from a product standpoint and what it can do for your body, but also from a business standpoint, what it can do for your finances. Tonight, we have a special guest with us, Nick Brucker. We'll talk about him in just a minute, but I want to welcome all of you from around the country and around the world. We start out every presentation with this disclaimer. This disclaimer is both for the products and the income opportunity. The products absolutely work. There's absolutely no doubt about that. In fact, they're guaranteed by the company to work or get your money back. But we don't make any claims to healing, treating diseases, that type of thing. You can learn all about our products from the person who sent you to this video. You can also learn about it at isagenixhealth.net. There's lots of ways to get great information about Isagenix. All we do know is what it's done to our bodies. It's transformed them. And when you put the right nutrition in your body, the body can be a miracle that it was designed to be. As far as the income goes, we're not going to go into a whole lot of detail about income tonight on this call, but we will mention it. So we do want to have this income disclaimer. This is not some get-rich program. It's a business. It's a referral marketing business where as you refer people, you can either get free vouchers if you're a customer, or you can earn cash if you decide to become an associate. A very small percentage of people do become associates. So if you're here thinking you just want to be a customer, you're in the majority. No problem whatsoever. Enjoy the presentation. The majority of this presentation will be geared to you as a customer. The beautiful lady pictured there in the bottom right-hand corner is Kathy Cooper, one of the founders. She is the heartbeat of this company. This picture we won't keep up long. I don't mean to scare everybody, but this is me. This is my transformation. My picture on the left was before Isagenix. I'd actually lost a little bit of that belly fat before I got started with Isagenix, but not much. The final 23 pounds came off with Isagenix, and that was the result of me in that middle picture. I like to tell people the truth about this. I did no exercise. I did no dieting. I simply used the Isagenix nutritional products, which gave me all the nutrition my body needed, which it wasn't used to getting, at much less calories than I was used to taking. And that combination, the fat literally melted right off my body. It was amazing. About a year later, after I decided to really get serious about the business, I started to use the performance products. And then the picture on the right is just the beginning of the transformation that's taken place in my body with the performance products. My story is minimal compared to this man's story. And I've been waiting I guess I asked him a few days ago to help me on this call, and he agreed to do this. So I've been waiting to hear this tonight. So Nick, why don't you just take a few minutes and share your personal story about your transformation with these incredible products.
Yes, thanks so much, Chuck, for having me on this call. It's always super exciting being on this call with you, and you are a wealth of knowledge, and I absolutely love hearing you speak and just hearing all of the knowledge and the wisdom that you have on the industry and also the products as well too. A little bit about me, I was pretty much, I grew up a little bit more on the obesity side, as you can see there on the picture on the left. I really gotten to the point where my doctor was saying, if you don't shape up, if you don't really take a different action to move yourself towards living a healthier, weighing less type of life, then you are looking to maybe potentially not even be able to be around after your 30th birthday. He said I might have a heart attack before then. And so that really hit home with me, but it really shaped my future and my passion moving forward. I ended up losing a bunch of weight, but I also ended up getting to the point where I started helping other people do the same. I took my passion to New York City. I became a personal trainer. I co-owned and operated a business there as well too. Did very well in my mid-20s. And I was helping a lot of clients myself, but at the same time, I felt like it was almost impossible to get my body into the peak condition, the peak physique that I really wanted it to become. And I've tried a lot of nutritional products. I've tried pretty much everything that was on the shelves of Vitamin Shop and GNC, because I had owner friends that pretty much gave me free products because I had 43 clients that I was giving over to them on a regular basis. And so whatever I pretty much wanted, I could have. So it was really cool. But at the same time, I was still fighting what I wanted my body to do. I was still forcing my body to lose stubborn belly fat. I was still forcing it to have more energy. I could not seem to break through these plateaus. Well, when I was actually introduced to Isagenix, everything changed for me. I said to Herb Cepeda, who introduced this to my wife and I, she's honestly, she's working right now on something else, so she couldn't be here. But when we put this product in our body, we just felt this light bulb just come on inside of us. And we just felt the difference nearly within the first couple days. And I thought it was just a placebo because I was just excited about trying something new. And, but it was really seeing it through my wife. After 30 days of being on this nutrition, we had more energy. We had more focus, mental clarity. We were sleeping better at night. We were waking up more refreshed and rejuvenated in the morning, ready to take on the day. And at the same time, I just so happened to lose belly fat and fat in places that I really didn't even know I had. So the picture that you see on the right is really when I started to kind of put this nutrition more to the test. That's pretty much 3 weeks apart. Now, granted, obviously all results may vary depending on, obviously, the activity levels and genetics and all this good stuff. But I really started to clean up my diet, and I really started to put this nutrition in my body. And the only thing that it really changed was the structure of my plan, my meal plan. And I was incorporating the shakes, the ionics, some of the core products that we're going to go through tonight with you guys. And I was absolutely shocked as to the way I felt and the way that I started to look. And my wife at the same time too, after 30 days, we ran out of products, and she's literally hunting through the cabinets. She's, things are opening and closing, drawers are flying open and closed, and she's looking for more products. She was like, do we have any more cleanse? Do we have any more e-shots? Can you check your bag to see if we have any more ionics? And I was like, what is happening? I've never seen my wife, get so fired up about a line of nutrition. And so that was really when I knew that we had something here that we personally wanted to share with the world because of how good we felt and how good we were starting to look. And so it's been about 3.5 years later now. I've never felt so good in my life. I've never had this much energy. I've never felt so great about my physique and being confident in my own skin. And at the same time too, being able to help friends and family do the same and being able to have them experience the same kind of results has been an absolutely amazing experience. So as we go through this tonight, I hope that you guys do have a pen and paper. I do hope you take notes as far as what Chuck is going to speak to you on some of these market trends, some of the things that are happening right now in our economy, as well as if you're coming on board for this nutrition. I'll share some wisdom and some insight as to the products as well too. So back to you, Chuck.
Thank you very much, Nick. And it's going to be an action-packed call. We're going to move right through this. I want to talk about the market trends. And one of those trends is the global weight loss market. It's a huge market, no pun intended there. It's also the physical fitness. And this is one Nick and I will address specifically tonight. It's not just about weight loss. It's much, much more than weight loss. You've also got the challenges we face in our society. And I do a lot of international, and so I spend a lot of time in my local area, going to Asian Chamber of Commerce meetings, going to different cultural things to where I can meet people from around the world. And we have actually exported a lot of our issues around the world. Obesity is not just an American problem. It's literally become a worldwide problem. Toxicity, bankrupt food, premature aging, stress, physical and financial. These are just a few. Now, how do these things happen into us? Well, we drink them, we breathe them, we eat them, we put them on our bodies. Toxins are all over, and we do have a solution for that. And so to bring us a solution, I've asked Nick to spend the next several minutes kind of walking us through some of the core products, how he uses them, some of the benefits he and his wife have found. And this is my favorite part of the presentation. So fasten your seatbelt, and Nick, take it away, my friend.
Yeah, no pressure or anything. So,
Not at all.
So yeah, this is really, honestly, guys, this is what excites us, because most of these companies, most of these network marketing companies were built backwards, right? They started off with the business opportunity. They started off with the financial opportunity for people to make money, and they have a product. Obviously, you have to have something that you're selling or you're sharing with somebody, a service or a good of some sort. But Isagenix did it backwards, because most of our people that have built this business are just product consumers. They're just people that absolutely love the way that they feel. They love the results that they've gotten. And it's so much easier to sustain and maintain these results because this is a lifestyle solution. This is not a diet. And that's what really makes Isagenix one of the main things that makes Isagenix so unique. So we have solutions that are backed by science, which is a huge deal. Something that my wife and I needed. We needed that third-party validation when it came to these products. We wanted to see the efficacy of them. We wanted to see, make sure that the sourcing was good, because personally, we don't do anything with soy, gluten, MSG, GMO, artificial colors, sweeteners, flavors, really no corn and wheat. And this company got it right and is a company that has the same values as far as what they put in their products. So as far as the solutions that we offer, we have tons of different solutions that, you know, we go into, but the 5 main ones are the weight wellness, we have performance, we have vitality and well-being, personal care and beauty, and then we also have the financial wellness, the wealth creation piece, which we won't go too much into tonight, but stay tuned for our Wednesday night call, which we will be leading. My wife and I will be leading this week. So backed by science, like we talked about before, this was super important to us. And again, this is from third-party validated sources. 56% more weight loss with Isagenix compared to the heart healthy diet, the most recommended diet when it comes to doctors and physicians recommending a specific diet to somebody, their patients. And this is according to the heart healthy diet when compared. So we got 56% more weight loss. You have 47% more fat loss and twice as much visceral fat loss on the body, which means that stubborn belly fat, the stubborn fat that's around the vital organs that becomes hardened, and it becomes actually very, very dangerous, very, very toxic for the body to actually battle over time. So when it comes to the weight loss component, obviously the most, I guess the popular portion of that, and it's not even in the weight loss section, it just so happens to be one of the biggest weight loss components, is the Isagenix shake. So again, it's clinically tested for weight loss. It tastes amazing. You have undenatured whey protein, which you cannot find on the shelves of GNC and Vitamin Shop. I've never heard of undenatured whey protein until I actually got induced to Isagenix and really understood what that meant. And so these shakes are really, really pure when it comes to how they're made, how they're created. And what the undenatured process means is they don't go through acid flushing, where they take acid and they actually put it in the milk to make sure that it kills some of these enzymes. They don't do high heat, which is ultrapasteurization as well too, making sure that it kills the enzymes that our body can actually use. And so this makes our proteins, some of them really, honestly, not so bioavailable anymore, not easily absorbed into the bloodstream and into the body. And again, which means that our body really can't use probably about 30-35% of it. With Isagenix, you have a much higher bioavailability. It has 23 vitamins and minerals that are naturally sourced, and you have a complete meal replacement for right around $3. So speaking of which, if you're comparing it to maybe fast food or maybe something quick and easy that you can get on the road, if you look at the amount of calories and the cost from something like fast food, I know that Chick-fil-A is huge down here in the South. I know some of y'all on this call, you know what I'm talking about. Huge when it comes to any time of the day. Well, the average person spends anywhere between at least $5 to $10 on a meal and on a drink. Well, if you have an Isagenix meal, you're going to get all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, trace minerals that your body needs, as well as the proteins, fats, carbohydrates, 40-40-20 macronutrient balance when it comes to the shakes, all for 240 calories and under $3. So when it comes to comparing the two, there really is no comparison. We have tons of different ingredients that come in these shakes, tons of different ingredients that come in this product line. This is a very holistic line of nutrition that you really can't find anywhere else, guys. And I wouldn't be forming a business. I know Chuck wouldn't be forming a business out of something that couldn't really prove that. It couldn't prove its marginal utility, I like to say, which is the unique factor of what we offer here in the marketplace of supplementation and nutrition products. So the next one is going to be like what we call our Cleanse for Life. And Cleanse for Life is one of our very, very core products when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to cellular cleansing, when it comes to even hormone balancing, right? Because when we do an intermittent fast or when we do a fast, our GH levels, our growth hormone levels spike way up. And I'll be honest with you, when I first heard about Cleanse for Life, I didn't do it. I didn't do it for probably about 6 months. Why? Number one, I thought it was a pooping cleanse, and I didn't want to be at the bathroom every 5 minutes. So I was like, no, not happening. Number two is I was scared that I was going to lose muscle because I'm not eating enough calories. And I felt like I was going to actually start to lose some of my precious muscle that I worked very, very hard to build. But what I realized I was talking to actually physique competitors. I was talking to professional athletes, and they're like, Nick, you got to do the cleanse. You got to try the cleanse. I was like, all right, I'm going to try the cleanse. I started looking into it, and I saw that how it worked. I saw it, had all these plant-based herbs and botanicals and antioxidants, and how it supports not just weight loss, but also performance and energy production. And what I realized is when I actually started to incorporate cleanse days, my body fat dramatically decreased, and my overall energy, my performance, my overall, my ability to actually gain lean muscle over time actually increased. Now, granted, I pretty much spaced out my calories differently, and I did kind of like an intermittent fasting protocol, but the Cleanse for Life, by far, the first ingredient is aloe vera. So it's going to be good for you. If you're taking care of the gut is going to take care of the rest of the body, because it's really the central nervous system when it comes to all the vital organs and your body as a whole. Next up, we have the energy solutions, and this is also called Vitality. Ionic Supreme is a powerhouse when it comes to herbs and botanicals and effect, and it does a great job as far as negating the negative side effects of stress, because nowadays we're busy, we're doing everything underneath the 24 hours that we're given each and every day. And this is by far, if we could have one product, I think this would put us at $1 billion company alone. And as far as the performance side, I actually give this to our athletes, our coaches, our personal trainers, because this product not only negates the stress, it also helps with performance. It also helps with energy, recovery. There's an ingredient here that's very, very underrated. It's called Shilajit, which has dramatic effects on hormone balance, and it puts it in the proper state so that we can become this muscle building, fat burning machine that everybody wants to become. And so this product alone, I take 2 to 3 servings a day to make sure that I'm getting enough Shilajit. I'm making sure that I got my Ashwanda roots. It helps with energy, but at the same time, I actually take it right before I go to bed, and it puts me into a much deeper sleep as well too, to help with that recovery process. Now we got targeted nutrient support tools as well too. Now we got the shake boosters, we got things for immunity, heart health. We have different things like the joint support system, the brain and sleep support, that sleep support spray. I literally love taking that, and I take it every night before I go to bed, because it puts you in a much deeper sleep, and your body needs that sleep. It needs that REM sleep so that you can get that proper recovery. It needs that sleep so that you can be refreshed in the morning, ready to take on the day, and not have that foggy kind of feeling. But also too, some of my favorite products are right there on the right, those amped products. The pre-workouts, the Nitro and the Nox, fasten your seatbelts if you have never worked out with those products, because those are by far our go-to products when it comes to going to the gym. I created a video on my Instagram. You can find me on there, but I formed a video a couple days ago waiting for my Nitro. And it was me just laying on the couch, just being unmotivated. I'm literally waiting for my Nitro to come in so I can hit the gym, because it's that important to me. It sustains me that long. The mid-workouts, you have some different products you can use. You can use the Hydrate. I personally, the post-workout Recover, I personally use that for after and mid, because the BCAAs are great when it comes to endurance, sustainability of being able to just continue to lift and continue to run, whatever your choice of sport is. And I always loved my amped bars right afterwards with minimal amounts of sugar, high protein bars that taste absolutely amazing as well too. Telomeres, this is critical when we're talking about healthy aging, anti-aging. This is a $90 billion market alone right now, guys. And the telomeres are found right at the tips of the chromosomes. So the chromosomes are part of our DNA. And if you think about maybe your shoelaces, you can think about your shoelaces, you have those little plastic end caps. And if those plastic end caps start to fray, what tends to happen to your shoelace? Your shoelace starts to fray, and it starts to go all downhill from there. Well, your telomeres are pretty much the same exact thing. They're that little plastic end cap that you have on the end of your telomeres. And as you age, there's going to be a little bit of breakage that's going to start to happen on that plastic cap. But with like the product B, with obviously putting good nutrition in your body, the Isagenix is going to help assist. You can't obviously prevent it because oxidative stress is inevitable. It's going to happen. But Isagenix, like here, this is one of our by far hero products here at Isagenix. This is up for pretty much, it's part of the vitamin packs, and it's up for its second Nobel Prize as well too, which is absolutely fantastic. But the Isagenesis really helps to kind of make those end caps, seal them off a little bit better, and make it so that they don't fray. We can continue to live a healthy, pretty much a high quality of life, and being able to just live better without the wrinkles, obviously you're gonna get some wrinkles, but you're gonna be able to prevent some of them as well too. The essential oils, which just came out, I didn't really know what to think about this when I first came in, because I'm like, I'm not an essential oil guy. It's just, I'm just like, okay, my wife loves it. She was going to Young Living a little bit here and there with some friends. And so we decided to give it a try when they first came out, and I absolutely love it. I have our diffuser still right there on our island in our kitchen, and I put that thing on. It definitely helps me focus when it comes to putting some good oils in there. And it just tastes absolutely, or smells absolutely amazing. And many of these you can actually use as taste as well too. You can put them in your shakes. You can put them, if you haven't tried this yet, take the Recover. If you're already a customer, take the Recover, put a drop of lemon in it, and tell me it does not taste exactly like pink lemonade. I guarantee you it tastes exactly like pink lemonade. So I always do that as well too. But you have tons of different oils for tons of different solutions that maybe you're dealing with physically or mentally as well too. As far as educational, you can go into isagenixhealth.net, a wealth of information there. Very, very simple, easy to navigate site that'll show you the facts, that'll show you the science, that'll show you the nutrition facts, and it'll show you some of the articles of some of the latest health trends and why Isagenix is truly a solution for that. So I'm going to pass it back over to Chuck, and he's going to go over some of his people's results on his team here.
Thanks, Nick. And as I predicted, you were a wealth of knowledge. I can't wait to go back and listen to the recording and take notes on some of the things you're talking about. I had to worry about run the slides, but I will try the Recovery with a drop of lemon. That's for sure. I'll do that tonight. Just worked out today. I can use that. Yeah, these are some of my friends. In the top left-hand corner, that is literally my favorite story of all the customers we have. Her name is Cindy Bartlett. Her husband is going to be my guest next week. His name is Sam. And by next Monday night, he's really, really, really close. By next Monday night, he should be the newest member of the Cepeda team in the 100-pound club. Their family has just done amazing. Cindy started all off. She had a great experience. The dad, Sam, the husband, Sam, is right at 94 pounds lost. Their son is right behind him at about 90 pounds lost. And Cindy's doing phenomenal. Last I heard, she'd shed 50 pounds and back in the gym and really got her life back. And I got a text from them one day, and she was just thanking me for giving her life back. It used to be go to work, come home, lay on the couch, fall asleep, wake up, do it again, do it again, do it again. No life. Couldn't even have enough energy to sit at the kitchen table with her family. Now she's very active. She's working out, and she's enjoying life again. And she attributes that to her Isagenix family and the products that she's using. The picture in the middle there is our good friend Mark. A lot of us know him. One of my good friends, 100-pound club. The gentleman on the far right is the man who inspired me to get back in shape physically, not just losing the weight, but getting back in the gym and adding a lean muscle. Randy Peters there. He was a finalist a couple years ago, and I saw him on the stage. I saw his before picture, and that's what I kind of looked like after I lost the fat. And I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind looking good again. And I know my wife appreciates I was inspired, but that guy right there, Randy, is the one who inspired me. Then we've got our own Cepeda right there in the bottom left, Josie, 100-pound club, leader on the team, phenomenal woman. Just love Josie and her story. The guy in the bottom middle is my friend Steve Williamson. I met him at the gym. You can see by the picture on the left, he had quite the belly. Strong guy, but quite the belly. Turned out we had been crossing paths our entire life from childhood through adulthood. We lived close together as kids. We both moved to a different area. We both live close now. We actually go to the same church and didn't know, but we met at the gym. We become best of friends over the last year, and he's now building a business and building his body. He's on vacation this week, and he looks like an absolute beast on the beach. He's just in great shape. He's lost the body fat. He keeps adding muscle and strength, and he's been on lots of different diets and things. He says, I've never seen anything like Isagenix. First of all, it works, but then it's so easy to sustain. Even when I'm on vacation, I can sustain this. And in the bottom right-hand corner is my friend Pam Benjamin in Chicago. She got to a point in her early 60s where she had just resigned to the fact that she's going to be fluffy the rest of her life. Those are her words, not mine. And with Isagenix, she's been able to drop multiple dress sizes, get down to basically her high school, college weight, and she looks a lot younger than she is at this point in her life. She thanks Isagenix big time. So these are just a few of the thousands and thousands of examples that are out there. Nick, I want you to come back and kind of share with our audience tonight how you help your customers determine what pack is best for them. And then you can either mention the special for the next couple of days, or I will, but there's a great special that the company's made available to heat things up in the summer. So Nick, kind of walk us through how you share with a customer to help them get the best products for them.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is all about where somebody's at and where they want to go and where they want to take this. So when it comes to one of these packs, these are one of our, what I call our transformation packs. If somebody wants the absolute best experience, hands down, making sure that they take all the guesswork out of getting results themselves, I highly recommend one of these 4 packs. So the ultimate pack that you see there on the left-hand side there, that gives you a little bit of everything to try. I recommend this maybe to like couples, or maybe to individual business, like gym owners, personal trainers, people that are pretty much looking to more come in with the business side and wanting to have a little bit more product on hand, maybe for samples, or maybe for their spouse, maybe for like individual retail as well too. But the most popular pack that I typically lead with is the weight loss value pack. And I don't just lead with that when it comes to weight loss. This is a great pack for anybody that's looking to maybe lose some extra weight, but most importantly, lose some fat and build some lean muscle at the same exact time. So that one comes with 4 canisters or 4 packets of shakes. We also have dairy-free options as well too that are vegetarian, vegan friendly, absolutely amazing. My wife loves them. But you have a little taste of how everything works together, and it's a little bit more of a systematical approach. You got the award-winning vitamins in there. You got the meal replacement bars. You have 66 meal replacements total in there. You got an awesome blender. I have a $700 Vitamix, and I actually prefer the Isagenix blender over my Vitamix because it just blends my shakes better. It just tastes better. I don't know what it is about it, but you have everything in there to get the best possible experience, the best possible results. And when it comes down to it, the value that you receive with the value pack is by far, bar none, going to be the absolute best. But maybe you're looking at something, okay, I can't really do just that, but maybe I'm looking at something a little bit smaller. Well, we have the premium pack and the basic, a little bit more bare bones pack. The premium pack just doesn't come with the greens, which are absolutely amazing. You got like 9 different vegetables within one scoop. You got 30 scoops of those for $1. I mean, literally for $1 scoop, you can't really beat that. Cold process, the way that they process it is very, very unique. But the premium pack comes with everything besides the vitamins and the greens. So if you're looking for a solid way to really just give this a 30-day go and really just experience the results that my wife and I have experienced, as well as so many other people, the value pack and the premium pack would definitely by far serve you. But if you're looking for something like, hey, I just want to dip my toe in the water a little bit more, the 30-day basic might be a little bit more of your style. It comes with like the core products, the things like the shakes, the cleanse, the ionics, like we talked about today, to give you the full effect as far as, what these products can do without all the options, without all the differentiations as far as the snacks and the vitamins and the greens and the blender and all that. So when it comes down to breaking down value for the cost, definitely the value pack is probably the most popular with us. But if somebody wants to start off and just get their feet in the water and just want to try a little bit of, just a little bit first, then I don't discriminate. I get them on just a 30-day system, the basic one, and I help them along just as if I would with the value pack customer. It just makes it a little bit easier with more, with the snacks and everything, just because it takes the guesswork out of what they should be eating, when they should be eating it, and the app makes it super easy and super programmed and systematical as to what they should be doing, when, how often, and the value pack, and the premium pack has a little bit more to offer. But the basic pack, by all means, get back with the person that invited you and get started with that one. That one's definitely going to still yield you great results, a great experience, and it's going to help you shed this body fat, have more energy, and all the above long term. So it's not a diet approach. As far as what do we got?
So Nick, the next page here is just talking a little bit of the company. Now we've talked about the products. I'm going to talk about the company for just a couple minutes. This is an outstanding company. They win all kinds of awards. They do things right is the bottom line, and it's built on integrity. The vision of the company that this company is built upon is right here in front of you. It's to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. You're going to hear more and more they're changing this vision, because I heard Travis Garza on a leadership call just last week mention it. I heard Eric Coover in the UK a while back mention it. Not only do they want to have the largest health and wellness company in the world, but they want to have the largest and most trusted. That's very, very important to the leadership of our company, and I think you're going to see that actually in the verbiage of our vision in the near future. And the keys to success. Now, Nick mentioned on Wednesday nights we do more of a deep dive in the business side of things. We're just going to gloss over real quick in the last few minutes together, but when you're looking at a business, these are the 5 key categories that the Cepedas teach, that in my 20-plus years of in this industry as a top performer for different companies, I never had this type of knowledge before. These are the 5 criteria. They make such common sense once you see them, but if you don't know what you don't know, you don't know. And so, number 1, strong management team. This company, Isagenix, has a very strong management team. The Coovers started that, and then they built a culture around themselves that really, they've done what every great leader does. They've hired people that are smarter than them to run this company. Phenomenal leadership at the top. Debt-free. Ready to expand internationally, big time. Products that everyone needs. Nick did a great job explaining just some of our products. There's over 160 products. You got a glimpse of that today with some of the best ones. A solid compensation plan. I'm going to just touch the tip of this, but I'm telling you, for the first 2 years, my wife and I were in this business. Almost a day didn't go by when I lean over to our desk. We work together at the same home office. I lean over and say, can you believe this compensation plan? It is so strong, but it's also so fair. The people that do the proper activity make the money in this business. It's phenomenal. Training and support. With the Isagenix company that gives phenomenal training support, and then you have a Cepeda team, which is second to none in the industry, you're not going to find better support and training than right here on the Cepeda team. And last but not least, you've got timing and positioning. This company is 18 years old. We've hit about $8 billion in sales so far. We're doing right under $1 billion a year in sales, and we're just now about to hit hyper momentum. And if you know anything about business, as an associate, as someone building this business for your own in the field, there's no better time to join a company than when it goes into hyper momentum. And that's about what's going to happen here with Isagenix as they really delve into the international expansion. You, ladies and gentlemen, are in the right place at the right time. Your opportunity, it's really quite simple. It starts with a simple formula of you becoming a customer. Nick gave you the different options. Give the person who invites you. We're going to help you find the option that's best for you. Right now, that tends to be the value pack for most people. Once you become a customer, you then go in your back office and you become an associate. It's kind of the sign-up process. Just go from a customer to associate. There's no charge. I do always like to mention that if you want to build an international business, there is a $49 annual fee for that. You just simply sign up for the international sponsorship, and then your business can grow internationally. You may say, well, I don't know anybody internationally. It doesn't matter. People you know people who know people know people, and your business will eventually go international if you build a huge network. So it's nice to have that, so you get credit for all the volume anywhere in the world. Otherwise, it's absolutely free to become an associate in your local market. Our local market here is Canada, United States, and Puerto Rico. Pretty big market. Now, your next step after you're an associate is to help 2 customers get started. You're going to place one on your right team, one on your left team. That's going to make you a consultant. This right here is the foundation of everything. You become an associate, you then become a consultant, again, 2 customers. No matter how long it takes you to do that, the company's going to pay you a $50 rank advancement promotion. Now through, I think it's September 23rd, the company's going to pay you an extra $100 if you do that activity within your first 30 days of becoming an associate. So instead of the normal $50 rank advancement for becoming a consultant, you'll be called what's called a crystal consultant if you do it within your first 30 days of becoming an associate, and you will get an extra $100 bonus. So instead of 50, you're going to get 150. So it basically just helps you get your products paid for so much faster. Now, this next slide is really the key module for building your business. It's called You Share, They Share. If you can do this and repeat it, you can reach the top level of our compensation plan, and there's no limit to what you can earn with this company. You simply teach your customers to become associates, to become consultants. You help 2 of them do that, you become what's called a manager. If you do that in your first 60 days of you becoming an associate, you get a $250 crystal manager bonus. For each person you help become a consultant that you personally enroll, you get a $100 bonus. It's called a consultant development bonus. So you add all those bonuses up that I just mentioned, it's $900. You throw in the crystal consultant bonuses for a limited time only. They're testing it. If it works well, I think they'll add it permanently. But right now it's temporary through September 23rd, your first 30 days. You become a consultant, you get that extra $100. That $900, scratch it out, becomes $1,000. $1,000. That's absolutely amazing simply by becoming a crystal manager within your first 60 days of being an associate. Now, I've shown that to people before, and they love that part because it's some upfront money. Everybody needs upfront money, but this is where the rubber meets the road. It's residual income. You could be talking to the highest paid professional, doctors, lawyers, professional athletes. The residual income is what gets people excited when they understand it. And with Isagenix, they made it as simple as I've ever seen it. You've only got two teams to build, a right team and a left team. As you build those two teams down through an unlimited number of levels, you can reach up to 250 of these cycles per day. If you buy that $49 international sponsorship, you can literally have business coming into your two teams from all over the globe. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of details tonight. We'll run out of time, but this is where the rubber meets the road. This is exciting because if you'll continue to expose and share the Isagenix products and opportunity with people, you're going to find people that gravitate to that. It's like attracts like. They, in turn, are going to get other people to join. They, in turn, are going to get other people to join. And your network starts to grow around the world. As that starts to happen, every month when people reorder this food, this nutrition that we're all eating, you're getting paid month after month residually. This is my favorite slide. It's residual income. So you can actually choose the value of your cycle. If you want to cycle once a week, look what it does for you. At a 3% interest rate, one cycle a week will generate $2,800 over the course of a year. You would have to have $93,600 in the bank to join 3% interest to kick out that kind of residual income. Go down a little bit, 10 cycles, 50 cycles, 100 cycles, 250 cycles, whatever your number is. Look at the amount of money you'd have to have in the bank, drawing a 3% interest rate to have the kind of residual income we can have at Isagenix simply by building two teams that produce business volume that creates cycles. These are my two favorite slides showing you how to earn cycles and what cycles can do for your financial future. So now the choice is yours. Nick and I have done our very best to present this in a favorable light for you, but it does take work. There are frustrating days, there are great days, but you're in the business to build the business. You build a business by building yourself first and then by building others. The choice is simply yours. You are where you are in life simply by the choices you've made and the choices you've allowed others to make. Now is the time for you to make a choice that's going to change your destiny, and that is to come join our team. If not this, then what? And if not now, when? There will never be a better time to join Isagenix than tomorrow. You know what I mean? Join right away. Isagenix is the company of the future. We will produce more 6- and 7-figure income earners than any company in the history of network marketing, and you get a chance to be a part of that. So with that, I want to close our presentation. I got a couple things I want to share in training, but that concludes our regular presentation. Thank you, and God bless you.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, Nick, you're awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, just real quickly in training, I want to make sure you're aware of the ISA delivery. If you're not, I'm going to make you aware of it because this is hot. For a simple $119, you can purchase unlimited free shipping for an entire year. The company has a program where you can register a gathering, and they will send you a $50 product coupon. You can use that $50 product coupon towards your ISA delivery. So now instead of $119, it costs you $69 to get free shipping the rest of the year. So anytime you want to order something from Isagenix, you don't have to accumulate your order. You just order whenever you want. It's free shipping, ladies and gentlemen. It is the best deal they've offered. It's amazing. If you haven't taken advantage of it yet, please do. If you don't understand what I was talking about on the gatherings, go to isagenixare.com. isagenixare.com. It's got all the details there. There's a little video on how to do it, but they'll show you how to register a gathering. It can be as simple as you and one other person at the coffee shop, you and 2 or 3 people at your home, you or 2 or 3 people at your office. A Zoom meeting with a few prospects counts. They want us to expose Isagenix, so they're rewarding us for doing that. When you register, you're going to get a survey through the email from Isagenix. You turn around with that survey, you fill it out. It takes like 10 questions, maybe a minute or two. It's simple, like your name, your ID number, some real basic stuff. You fill out the survey. Immediately, the company gives you 5 free membership enrollment codes. 5 free membership codes that you can use to help 5 customers get started, and they'll waive the membership fee. Then, in 5 business days, a $50 product coupon mysteriously appears in your back office that you can use towards the ICE delivery or anything you want towards the next sip and sample. It's just a reward for you scheduling a meeting. And I'm not even going to go all the details. Go to isagenixare.com and read about it. It's better than that. there are more benefits to scheduling these meetings. You book a meeting from a meeting and watch the rewards you get. So I just want to make sure you understood that right there in training tonight. Be on Nick's call Wednesday. Next Monday night, I'm going to have Sam Bartlett on. He will be the newest member of the 100-pound club as long as he loses 6, needs a little more pounds, which I'm sure he will. So God bless you. Nick, again, thanks for being here. Thank you all for joining us live. And for those of you watching the recording, get back to the person who invited you. Come join us. It's a phenomenal business.